Okay, let me just test and see that it's okay. We're live.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
everyone.
Yeah, hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our monthly AMA as usual. And for any new joiners here, welcome. So this is part of our AMA that we have every month to provide users with monthly updates, and of course, some of the important aspects of being a crypto wallet suite is that security is always one of our core pillars. So we also introduce some of the tips and important trends that's been going on in terms of crypto security. And of course, we'll end off with a special section where we invite guests and partners to learn more about their projects. And of course, any exciting updates that we have. Yeah. Oh, and so before we join in, Veronica, how's your Chinese New Year been?
Yes, it was great. Both parents flew over to Singapore. We had a wonderful time together. We basically stay in town, like to take the tour to the Art National Gallery, Art Science Museum, some of the landmark, like Marina Bay Sands for sure. So it was a pretty pleasant. Before the CNY
Oh,
arrived, there has been raining for like cats and dogs for a couple of days. So I was really concerned about whether we are gonna make it to some of the scheduled trips. But luckily, like in the last 5 6 days, the weather has been quite nice in Singapore. It's been sunny, so we managed to go out to enjoy a little bit of the outdoor time. It's pretty amazing to have a tropical New Year compared to the freezing cold weather in my hometown. How about yours? Hello, CJ. Can you hear me? Seems that it's freezing from your end. For those who have already been tuning in, please bear with us for a few seconds. I'm texting CJ and see if I can bring him back online. Just a sec.
oh, hello again. Yep, sorry.
Oh, hello. Yeah, hey, here you are.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is a bit unstable today. One second, let me get everything reset up. Yeah, apologies everyone. Having a bit of technical issues. I'm overseas, so my connection isn't the best. But hopefully, that will be the only time we have a hiccup. Yeah. Uh, yeah. So, obviously, my Chinese New Year is spent overseas. It's been great as well. So, for everyone who's tuning in, I hope your Chinese New Year has been great and your holidays, well spent with loved ones. Yeah. So let's move on to share what the agenda will be for this AMA this time. So basically, as mentioned earlier, we'll be running through some of the security trends, some of the updates and important features for SafePal products for the month of January, and of course, anything you look forward to section, which will be our special guest. For today, we will have Blum with us.
Mhm.
So looking forward to that. It's going to be pretty exciting.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm all good to go. Everything set from my end.
Yeah. Um,
Hello, CJ. You still there? Oh, seems freezing again. Please bear with us. I think today, like in the last 30 days, we have seen a couple of scamming attacks. Actually, the first section of our monthly AMA is always to address on security, since SafePal has been here to protect people's crypto assets, to protect your assets. We really take security as a major subject for all of the product and tech teams to be focusing on. And throughout the journey, we have been closely monitoring what's happening in the space of security, what are the latest trends of hacks and attacks and phishing attempts in the crypto space. And this month, in the last month, we have seen several new scamming trends. For example, the trends targeting at Telegram, like crypto scammers already taking a hard pivot towards Telegram. And we are seeing a wave of Telegram malware scams right now already surpassing traditional phishing. This is getting quite serious. And also, we are seeing some other hacking or compromise social media accounts from some bigger names. So, for example, like there's a fake Trump Daily Post account already pull more than 1 million scam. This fake account has been posted at least like 4 memes in tweets and pumping like these memes and then pulling more than $1.25 million worth of crypto assets already. We also have some scammers already utilizing AI technology to do like fake apps and fake personas. Oh, CJ, good to have you back. I was walking through the audience of some random topics
Yeah.
that I was gonna talk about in the first section of the security, since security has always been the major reason why we are here. So we
Yep.
have been spending extra efforts monitoring what's going on. If you are ready, I think we are set to go. We can go through the
Yep.
first few.
Yep.
Yeah, we
For
can
sure. For
address
sure.
on the first
Yeah.
few trends. Yeah, of the security.
Sure.
Um,
Yep.
and hello to everybody. I saw your message
Great. Let
already.
me get started.
LFG SafePal, thank you so much. I think the first security
Yep.
scam
Thanks everyone for bearing
says.
with us.
Yeah, thank you for accommodating
Yep.
us. It's
Please.
a bit laggy from your NCJ. Hope you don't mind. I guess both like our conversation might not be 100% aligned,
Yeah.
but I can hear it perfectly this time. Yeah, it's
Okay.
the first group of new scamming attempts are really about AI, and we are seeing
Yep.
in the last month some of the top media such as Cointelegraph covering global crackdowns targeted and crypto scams and also AI deepfake fraud. This is actually using AI to deepfake personas and even change your face and to make it appear look like another person who is trying to cheat you and steal the money from either from dating apps or either from other applications or using other techniques, basically using the AI. So we are seeing these becoming a very concerning trends. So would highly recommend everyone if you are using any social media or dating apps or any other applications or you got reached out by somebody claiming to be your close friends or your relatives, be extra careful. Better to make phone calls to just to double check to see if there's anything like this happening. So that is quite important. This is totally new, like it's brand new trends that we are seeing compared to the previous trends of scams and attacks in the last couple of months. And as ChatGPT and also other LLM model and also DeepSeek, a new Chinese AI company that is kind of slashing the ranking board of AI scores. As these AI technology starts to accelerate, we could see more and more these kind of deepfake and AI frauds happening in the space, not just to Web3 and blockchain, but also in all technologies and all industries in general. So this is the first one that we find the most concerning about. I think the second
Yep.
second type of scam would be about Telegram. Data show that there's a concerning trends of increasing Telegram malware scams that is even higher than traditional phishing. So this is becoming very concerning because Telegram has been the most popular social media app that everyone has been using in particular in Web3 and in blockchain space. And like we are seeing crypto scammers taking a very dedicated attitudes towards Telegram malware. And according to researchers finding, it's working. So this is something that is highly associated with every single one of us who has been using Telegram for connecting with friends, for learning about what's going on in the crypto space, and to keep updated on whatever going on in the projects or the tokens that you are interested in, the community that you are interested in. So just want to remind you, SafePal also has a Telegram community. Rest assured that all of our admins and moderators, those who are working with us, would never DM you in the first place. So whoever reaching out to you claiming to be SafePal support, claiming to be helping you, claiming to be able to so-called unfreeze your funds, do not trust them. Just straight report and block these accounts. And secondly, be careful not to share your personal information in Telegram, including your wallet address, because your wallet address tells other people how, like basically every detail of your wallet information, including the assets that you're holding in your wallet. And if that could make you an easy target for a lot of potential scammers who are sneaking in the community. I think it's pretty important that you keep 100% private of your own information, including your name, your address, country, and also wallet address. Most importantly, it's quite important. If you ever need help from SafePal, for example, make sure that you go to safepal.com. And you go to the safepal.com, scroll down to the bottom, there's a submit a ticket button. Click that button and submit and tell us what happened to you when using SafePal products, and we will have dedicated customer support representative replying to your concerns. In the year of 2025, we will continue to improve the way that we are supporting our users by trying to introduce live chat to our users. For example, in the SafePal app, we'll try to make it accessible that you can straight make a report or claim from the SafePal app wallet. So it's easier for you to upload screenshots, easier for you to load those wallet address information other than you personally manually copy pasting those information. So, but before that happens, like the only legitimate and official way to seek help from SafePal would be to go to safepal.com and then submit a customer support request from the website. So that is a highlight to this one, and make sure that you're highly cautious about self-protection on Telegram, especially it's open. It's like a wide west. Currently, we don't see Telegram taking very active combat against the phishing attempts. So I will also remind everybody of the importance of be keeping this in mind. I think the next one we are also
Thanks.
seeing. CJ, I'm just free flowing here. So
Sorry.
I remember.
No problem. No
Yeah.
problem. As I was saying, thanks for that detailed breakdown as well. Unfortunately, I think with one of the sad things with the advancements in technology is that while users will enjoy better ways or faster ways to use blockchain technology, that also means that there'll be more attack vectors, right, and more ways for bad actors to sort of exploit vulnerabilities. So I think the important thing for everyone is to be much more cautious. I know we are sort of in a bull market right now, and with that there's a lot more excitement and the tendency for people to just jump in, and especially for newer users, I think it's important to take the time to actually research and understand what you're getting into, or there isn't really a free lunch that exists even in our industry. So if you meet anyone promising to give you high returns or some exciting project that's going to give you some exciting profits, that sounds too good to be true. Often, sadly, it is. So make sure to check it. And I think it's unfortunate, that one of the awesome things for this year that you highlighted is that Telegram has turned out to be one of the best ways, or new ways rather, for the mainstream users to sort of get acquainted with blockchain technology. But that also means that it's also become a new way, for scammers to sort of approach victims potentially. So I think it's really important for everyone to be cautious, right? I think the last security trend that we want to highlight for this month, or rather the month of January, is I think a consistent trend, unfortunately, in our industry, which is the exploit for project social accounts and also very important top leaders. So last month, unfortunately, we had some really established or rather promising projects like maybe Solve Protocol. I believe they were one of
Yeah.
the latest Binance Mega Drop projects.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
So unfortunately, their project Twitter got hacked, and there were some users that jumped in that were excited to take advantage of some new opportunities. And I think it was really awesome for them to respond in a very quick manner to update users, sort of cut off the account, and also more importantly, make the efforts to compensate them. Of course, I think on the industry, I think the important thing is that we have to do our own research and take accountability for our own assets. So getting sort of compensated isn't always a given, which is why I think it's really important to just be cautious before you jump in. The other thing as well, I think sadly that happens quite a bit in our industry is that important thought leaders, social accounts can also get exploited, and often scammers will lead that to post um, tweets about a new token or new project link, which often leads to a phishing site or maybe users accessing a malicious contract or malicious token that turns out to be a honeypot and such. And unfortunately, there were millions that were lost last month. Yeah.
Yeah, indeed. It's
Veronica.
like it's a bit embarrassing to say that even my personal my personal X account got compromised in the year last year 2024. It was a hard
Yeah,
lesson. Luckily, nobody got scammed. Like that was really really
yeah,
lucky. But indeed, like it's like scammers and attacks, like they are taking every single opportunity. Like for example, in the last couple of
yeah,
weeks, I have been receiving a lot of fake DocuSign emails. Like these DocuSign emails, that if you
yeah,
click through, it would redirect you to a Google signing landing page, which like most of the case indeed would happen. Like Google would ask you for your authorized login. So if you enter that information, you could easily lose your login credential, and thus to all of the
yeah,
accounts that link up to that Google account. So like this is quite terrifying. And I've been warning a lot of my friends, and I think that is also something that people should be aware of, like phishing emails. They come in all different forms, all different kind of formats. And if you click through, make sure that you always check the domain, and to verify whether this is the official link. That is pretty important.
yeah. I
Yeah, thank
think
you, CJ.
those are really important things to verify, and I think the important thing to highlight as well that our project social accounts thankfully have remained pristine and clean. And even for your case, which was a bit unfortunate, I think the important thing is that we're very transparent about everything, and I think we reacted faster than scammer to post updates and warnings, so no one thankfully was affected, and we secured the access back to your account as soon as possible. And any delays were actually on the Twitter end. I think they were just going through some manpower reorganization. So it took a long time for them to be able to sort of help re-secure our account.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. So
indeed.
I think yeah. So more importantly, I think the bottom line for all of our users is just make sure not to get too excited, even though we're sort of in a bull market. Take time to do your own research, and even for your trusted or favorite Twitter accounts or social accounts that you follow on the website, make sure before you jump in, just verify everything. It doesn't hurt to be more skeptical. It doesn't hurt to take a few more minutes before you jump into everything. And one personal tip I like to do as well in terms of security, for anyone who's a bit more of a degen and explores a lot of new projects every day, it doesn't hurt to have your own so-called burner wallet or wallet where you don't have much assets. It could be just a empty wallet where you use to access or test out any sites that are new or projects that are new that you might find suspicious. That always helps as well. Yeah. Okay, so moving on to the next session for the AMA as
Mhm.
well. So this section will be mainly introducing the sort of new updates or features that we've done for the month of January that users can enjoy and explore. So, as a blockchain agnostic and cross-chain wallet suite, one of the things we're always looking to do is add more access to networks for anyone to explore new ecosystems or exciting projects. So, one of the ones that we added last month was Phantom, or rather Sonic, which is rebranded from Phantom. So if possible, take a little bit of time for Veronica to demo how to add or
Yeah.
rather access networks. So yeah.
Yeah, so
Go
this is
ahead,
a
Veronica.
test
I've
account
added
that I had.
the
Yeah, so this is a test account that I have been using. Guess you guys are familiar if you have tuned in the previous episodes. So currently, I have all kinds of test tokens in my testing accounts already. For example, if right now I want to add Sonic, there are several ways. For example, I can straight search Sonic here. It's not here, and then add Sonic. It's gonna go to the search results. The first one here is the mainnet Sonic, and you can click add. It's added to your wallet, and you can straight see it from your page. And the other way is to click the three dots here. There's a manage coin, and then you can search from here, and you can see Sonic has been already been added. It's pretty straightforward and easy to manage. We have supported like more than 100, I guess 120 chains so far, both EVM and non-EVM chains already. So we have been spending extra efforts trying to streamline and simplify the UX, especially the first page that everybody sees every single day when they open up the SafePal app. And we try to make it easier. For example, for you to manage coin, you can drag to change how you want to display and how you want to rank or prioritize or categorize them. You can easily toggle some of them on so that they disappear. For example, if you don't hold that coin or that token anymore, you can straight toggle it off and it's gonna disappear from your page. In the meantime, if somebody sends you some kind of token or coin that the SafePal wallet supports, we would automatically pull and show that balance for you so that you don't need to manually add that token into the wallet in order to see what's held in under that seed phrase. And this is also particularly useful if you are importing wallet accounts into SafePal app. It's gonna automatically pull from all different kind of chains that we have supported to show the balance and to show what coins are already held under that set of seed phrase. So I think these are some of the intuitive UX that we have built behind it to make the product easier to use from a day-to-day basis. So Sonic is the chain that we have added in January, and we have several more scheduled and pipeline for the upcoming February and March as well. If you ever have any new
yeah.
chains that you want to see SafePal supporting, feel free to leave comments below or share with us in the community. We do actively collect this feedback from all different channels, including customer support, social media, and our communities. So all of these opinions, all of this feedback will be pulled towards our request pool internally so that the product team can access and categorize and also prioritize them based on the current pipeline.
Yeah, thanks for the demo and showcasing how to add networks as well, Veronica, and explore the tokens. So for the channels, users can visit safepal.com/flatmap and select the contact customer you want to add. And I believe the two better channels socially for users to also flag would be on our Discord channel and our official Telegram. We have about 15 languages that are supported there for anyone who's curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry
So
to interrupt,
jumping back
CJ. I think I saw some question people
to
asking
the
in the. Would you mind if I take a few seconds to answer to some of those questions? Like
sure.
I saw Ankit
We can meet for
Meshwari.
the give now.
Yeah, about the withdrawal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, when give now
sure. Go ahead.
withdrawal. It was scheduled to be live in January, but we did encounter some technical issues and we are debugging at the moment. So we hope to open it up in February. We are still doing that. It's still on our the latest to-do list and we are still working on that. So please do bear with us. We hope to have the withdrawal open in February, and I personally have been closely following the latest progress on this one. Market is bleeding today. Yes, totally agree. As you just saw from my demo, like SafePal app, the first page actually shows how the market is moving based on percentage, including Bitcoin, Ethereum. This all bleeding reds right now. So SafePal is my favorite wallet. Too much delay to add new chains like Abstract. Thank you for the support, Telepathy, Prakash. Really appreciate the kind words. Too much delay to add new chains. Partially because we have limited dev resources. Sometimes we do have to prioritize our tasks. For example, in the last Q4, something that we have been majorly working on is really about the crypto-friendly banking gateway that we are promoting, that we are iterating. We basically every single new version we have something newly added, just exactly the second update that you can see from the screen here. Also in the last Q4, we have been focusing a lot on swaps. For example, we have added meme trading in swap. We have added new tokens in swap for very seamless swapping and cross-chain migration for people. So that is something. Surprised there's no Zen chain support yet. Harrington, thank you for the comments. We'll put that into consideration. We'll pass that on to the product team as well. Upcoming WHO gift box or event, we do have one that we're going to share. It's a gift box event. It's actually the January update number 3 that we're going to talk about. WHO, I can't really finger cross. I can't really guarantee there's any WHO. Same like other pre-TGE project listing events. Like it's difficult to predict. It's really up to the market and also up to the actual fundamental of the new projects that are building. So this one, WHO, we can't really guarantee, but gift box, we actually have every week we have a different gift box campaigns ongoing. So that one I'm pretty confident. And also starting from Q4,
I think we have about 1 or 2 every week.
One or 2 every week.
So
and we are trying to add more. Yeah. Apologies for that, but the pipeline is pretty packed and we are trying to add more and we're trying to streamline the workflow to make more happen for Giftbox. And also we later in the next page, I think we're going to address how we are empowering SFP token holder. For those who are staking SFP, they actually get the privilege from all WHO and Giftbox campaigns. Yeah, but before that, I think we can jump back to the screen sharing here. So as you can see from the slides here, like I mentioned in Q4, we've been working on the banking gateway for quite a while. And at the end of 2024, December 31st of 2024, the last day, we have launched the zero fee long-term campaign to weave the on and off ramp fee from the banking gateway. That means you enjoy zero fee. You have free on and off ramp service from the banking gateway, and you can straight see that from the mobile app. Other than that, in the last week, we have released a new update that it is to allow people to complete the banking gateway related tasks to get an X1 hardware wallet for free to store their crypto assets safely in an offline device. So on the right hand side, you can easily see the screenshot there, and our official account has already posted the link as well, safepal.com/bank. So you can see the detailed policy information from there. You can also find this campaign detail from our blog as well. We have pinned this post to the top. So this is really just to make it easier for people to move their money back and forth from and to Web3, to bridge the gap between traditional financial world, between fiat currencies, and to the crypto world. And if you don't see the bank tab in the SafePal app, it could be possible that your country is currently not eligible for this service yet. And we are indeed bringing this to more countries and regions. So rest assured that we'll release that gradually, step by step. Yeah, and we have. Thank you for posting the link, CJ.
Yeah, no problem. So for anyone who's wondering if they are part of the eligible supported regions, just check www.safepal.com/bank/regions. We update very frequently whenever there's added additional regions. But the likelihood, if you don't see it in your SafePal wallet, the mobile app or the software updated to the supported regions, because they'll be automatically filtered up. But to check this next update as well. I think this sort of answers some of the questions from other users about our gift box.
And thank you, CJ, for adding touch on to that one.
Plus was SFP staking hub was So SF Plus was tokenomics to our decentralized token. X pool was one of the recent ones that just ended. So Veronica, if I could trouble you to take some time to demo how to access the SF Plus tab, because although the KiloX tab has already ended, we will have more and more pools or reward pools getting added soon. Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
indeed. It's pretty easy and simple, straightforward to access SF Plus. Like CJ mentioned, SF Plus is the hub for all SFP token holders. It's straight from the homepage. So you can see send, receive, buy buttons under the balance, and here is the SF Plus. And you can easily find the latest campaign that we introduced solely for SFP stakeholders. And you can here click to check, and you can claim the rewards right from the wallet. Like so, this is like a drop to every single one SFP token holders in the SafePal wallet. So it's pretty easy and accessible. And on the SF Plus page, you can also check the latest SFP utilities, click through to find more about the details, and even straight access it from the wallet. And for example, including enjoying gas fee benefits using SFP, like stake SFP to have exclusive rewards from partners and ecological friends of SafePal. So this is pretty straightforward and easy to find. And I saw a question, make life easier. Can we use SafePal cards in Pakistan ATMs? I'm
Sorry,
like
it was muted there. Great.
CJ, yeah.
Thanks for
Okay, good to
sharing,
have you back. I
Veronica.
was
So for anyone who's
it's a bit
no
laggy
problem.
from your
I think
end,
this is
CJ.
that, for convenience
Can you
and since oh sorry, is everything better now?
yes, I think so.
Because my end is smooth actually. Okay, okay, great. Yeah. I think for this particular user's comment, they have a sort of a for our SafePal card to clarify, it's actually already linked to the SafePal banking gateway in the mobile app. So you won't have a physical card, it will be a virtual card. So I think I think the user is asking if we can withdraw money from the SafePal card directly. So unfortunately, that function isn't available because the SafePal Visa or Mastercard to your banking gateway will only be linked virtually in the card. Yeah. So moving on to the other sections as well.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think this one we can just move quickly across. I'll just share the updates basically. So I think we mentioned that we launch about 1 to 2 gift box campaigns every week. So users do look out for them in the Quest Hub section as well. I think the other exciting thing that we can cover for update before we introduce our guest and partner for this monthly AMA would be Blum, which is one of the leading meme coin launchpads. So we'll be inviting them very shortly. Before that, maybe Veronica will just leave some time for you to share about the recent co-branded wallet initiative that we did with them.
Yes, it's actually, I feel pretty exciting that Vladimir, the CEO and co-founder of Blum, will be joining us in this episode today. In January, we have launched together a brand new co-branded VIP wallet with Blum. This is an exclusive edition solely made for Blum communities. And inside it, whoever that can access or hold such exclusive edition of hardware wallet, Blum version of hardware wallet will be able to access exclusive airdrops from the Blum community as well. So this is pretty cool. This is a digital device that is not just a way for you to store your assets safely, but also a way that you engage with the Blum ecosystem of whatever projects and new projects or new initiatives that they are introducing. So I think this is pretty cool, and this is actually bridging the way because it makes it easier for people to onboard. Even skip the on and off ramp steps. For example, imagine that you get one of these exclusive co-branded wallet. After setting it up, you can straight claim from the SafePal app or exclusive airdrop from Blum. And you can start from there. You can already engage with the Blum applications on Telegram using your crypto holding drop and claim from the Blum ecosystem from to the wallet. So I think this is a pretty cool concept, and also eliminates the cumbersome experience of people onboarding, trying to do on and off ramp, do on ramp to crypto. And this is straight dropping the tokens and greatly shorten the pathway how projects like Blum can engage with target communities, with their VIPs, with their core community members. So I do love this idea, and we are very humble, and we feel lucky that we can work with Blum together. And also later on, I will save some time for Vladimir to join us later to share more stories and thought process behind this initiative. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for covering that, Veronica. I think one of the exciting things about SafePal is that as a wallet suite, we have so many avenues to sort of empower users to explore, the Web3 ecosystems, and more importantly, also to have tailored ways to work with our partners. And the Blum co-branded wallet initiative is one of the ways. I think for any other users who've been with us for a while, we also did one with Ton recently, and there was two others that I have quite a good memory of with Clayton, which is now Kaya, where we had the virtual NFTs and also the USDC wallet, where users were able to claim USDC rebates as well. So Blum, of course, I think is the first one that we have tailored token airdrops, which is really exciting. So hopefully we have new and innovative ways to collaborate with other projects in future. So with that in mind, before I invite our guest, our representative for Blum, who's been waiting for a while, really appreciate the patience. I would like to invite everyone to join our Give Now community, because what we do for every monthly AMA is we'll have the guests come on. At the end, we'll ask some questions, either to maybe test the knowledge to see if users have paid attention to important aspects of the project, or maybe some of the preferred questions that the guest has provided, and you'll be able to claim exciting rewards from our Give Now bot. So just scan the QR code, join our Telegram community, because thereafter we'll be using it to share some rewards as well. Yeah. So I'll bring on our guest right now.
Hello everyone.
Vlad.
Yeah. So
hello.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Hey,
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we last met in Dubai. It's good to see your face.
Good to see you, Veronica. Really
appreciate your time joining.
Really pleasure to meet you, CJ.
Yeah.
To really be back.
Pleasure is mine as well. Yep. So thanks for taking the time to join us today, Vladimir. So for anyone who's joining us from the Blum community as well, welcome. Basically, Vladimir is the co-founder or CMO and CBDO for Blum, which is one of the leading or the largest meme coin launchpad on Coin ecosystem. I believe they recently expanded to Sui as well. So without further ado, I'll leave maybe some time for Vladimir to also introduce Blum and a little bit more about what he does before we jump into a little bit more detail as well.
Definitely, it would be my pleasure. Thanks again, CJ. Thanks, Veronica, and really happy to be at today's session for the SafePal community. I'm really just wanted to say that look and feel of those exclusive boxes is really awesome, and I have one, but I receive a lot of requests from the guys from our community who want to get a touch of those ones. They're not going to be distributed only to the VIPs and KOLs, of course. So we run some giveaways as well. But before we jump into this, details, I just wanted to say a couple of words about Blum is and how we're progressing a little bit. So Blum is the mini app inside Telegram. Telegram, as you know, is the huge messenger with almost 1 billion users. And Blum today is one of the biggest apps inside Telegram. We have more than 90 million registered users. We have the top 2 Telegram channel in the world with more than 30 million users over there, and 38 on-chain users means the users who connected their wallets. And our social following is really huge. More than 59 million of social followers we have across YouTube, Telegram, and all other social networks. We recently surpassed $200 million volume on our meme pad. Meme pad is the place where any person can create their token. It can be a meme coin, it can be a community token, the KOL token, or whatever. And we have more than 400,000 traders who traded Blum coins on Ton. We recently also got recognized by Memelandia. It's a part of Ton Foundation and received the grant for development of the meme pad for $500,000. And we won the Open League as well, which shows the most active on-chain user base inside Ton. And we closed the seed round, which is going to be announced actually in a couple of days. But two investors are known. It's Easy Labs, ex Binance Labs, and Top, the leading venture builder inside Telegram ecosystem. But our main goal and strategy was always to be multi-chain and multi-platform. It means that Blum is going to be available on web, and it's going to be available on the App Store and Google Play markets. So we're really looking forward to deliver this vision and deliver this strategy, deliver those products very, very soon. It should be happening before the end of this quarter, which means the end of March. Yeah, if we can move to the next one.
Yeah. Sure. Before that, just want to highlight some of the key points as well. I think it's really awesome that Blum is looking to create more avenues for users to access the Launchpad. But are there any other additional ways that Blum is sort of looking to differentiate itself from maybe other meme coin launchpads in the Web3 ecosystem?
Of course.
And
Even
maybe
though
if you could, if you could maybe share some insights on why Blum decided to focus on the Ton and Sui ecosystem as well, because I think some of the users might be interested.
For sure. Actually, I first met SafePal brand when I was working at Binance, and most of our co-founders worked at Binance before we started Blum. Blum actually launched its first version on April 19th, 2024, so the previous year. And July 15th, we launched the public version. So it's been not much time since we started the project. And we've been, actual users of the blockchain and crypto for many, many years. I've started to trade and actually started to be in the space since 2015. So, this year we're going to mark my 10th anniversary in the crypto space. And we thought that using different coins and different chains is going to be very, very complicated. So we decided, and we've seen how Ton is evolving at the end of 2023, and we were thinking that Telegram and Ton is going to be the very good go-to-market strategy for the product which we are aiming to build. So this was actually our first initial step, and since we've seen that the meme coin market was evolving and was blooming, we decided to build the meme pad inside Blum first, and that's what we did. And actually, our meme pad is the second biggest meme pad in the world after Pump Fun in terms of the number of transactions, number of tokens launched there. More than 210,000 tokens being launched on Blum meme pad for the last couple of months, which is a huge amount. And we differentiate ourselves not only by the size which we have and by the easiness how people can easily create their tokens inside the platform. I think it's nothing can be as easy as launching a token inside Blum. But also we introduced the live streams as well. So any user while launching their token can do the live stream, and I think it's getting popular right now inside Blum. When we've learned from the best, the Pump Fund, that there were some issues with the streams. So we did build the very, very well structured moderation system, so we can make sure that our users can be sure that they will not be able to see the inappropriate content. Plus, inside Bloom, we besides the meme pad, we do have the trading bot. Now it works as the analog trading bot, which we used to have inside Telegram with all this, text, buttons, and etc., etc. And very soon, within 1 week, it's going to be moving inside the mini app itself. So it's going to be even easier for users to snipe tokens, to copy trade tokens, to have the orders inside the limit orders for the traders of any tokens in the world. And it's not only for the meme tokens, right? You can trade any tokens on Ton, and soon other chains such as Solana are going to be introduced inside Bloom. So we're really happy to have this functionality. And of course, the next step, the last milestone, which we're going to have is the perpetual futures, which we're going to launch, also aiming to launch it before the end of Q1 of this year. So before the end of March.
Yep, I think a few things that you think users will probably be excited about, of course, and firstly, congratulations on growing to that size. I think it's there's been a lot of meme launchpads coming up, but being second only to Pump.Fun is a great achievement. I think some of the things that users might also appreciate as well is, like you mentioned, the efforts to filter out inappropriate content. I think for a moment of time, there were a lot of very disturbing streams going on Pump.Fun, right? So I think that's a very good effort that I think every user or ethical user will appreciate. I think it's also exciting that there'll be also perpetual futures launching soon. And I think for any meme coin degen, they'll definitely appreciate that seamlessness to be able to snipe more tokens, because getting in early, I think is quite big focus for a lot of these meme coin traders. Yeah. So moving on to I know you shared some of the upcoming developments that will be exciting for users. But I'll leave to share maybe a little bit more about the Blum roadmap there. Yeah.
You see, everyone is interested. Even some people on the background want to see early what's coming into Blum. That's very good. I'm a father of 5 kids, so I think it's really cool that younger population is coming to understand crypto early.
Yeah.
So we actually launched the
my
season
girlfriend's nephew, actually.
Yeah. Actually, we launched season 2 in December, by the end of December of 2024. So like months ago, which means that we're going to be focused on trading, right? Before this season was focused on the user acquisition. So we had all this, earn section where users could do the tasks and quests. They can, use and try other mini apps, some games, subscribe to interesting Telegram channels, and they could grow our community and our partners community as well. And we've been dropping like more than $7 million of prizes to the users of Bloom. And of course now since we have the collaboration with SafePal, I'm really happy that we going to drop some to those ones who will be able to grab those really awesome and cool looking wallets. But besides that, what we're going to have in season 2 and what we're doing. The meme point system was introduced, so users for trading, they're going to earn new points. It means that there's 2-point system, the Bloom points and the meme points, which makes users happy to get both of them at the same time. And of course, the airdrop, which everyone is waiting for, and listing of Bloom will be managed on those mainly 2-point systems. But of course, there were a lot of more activities for the users. We're going to take it into account. Meme pad and trading bot will go multi-chain, which I already said. So it's not going to be Ton only. There are going to be many more chains connected there. As I said, we just launched the live streaming and referral program, which means that those ones, KOLs and regular users who invite their friends, will be able to enjoy the referral program and earn some actual crypto by inviting friends. And of course, we couldn't just pass through the AI thing and the AI agents, which means that very soon AI agents will be coming to MemePad. It means that users will be able to create, set up their AI agents for their tokens inside Bloom. And it's going to happen very soon. We're going to have the trading bot updates. As I said, trading bot is going to be moving into the into the mini app itself, because I think the old way how the bots have been shown, it's not very very cool for the new users and the newbies who coming into the market. We're gonna also have the fiat on-off and off ramp, as you know, since SafePal, and I heard that you guys were saying that you guys also have this. I think it's a really important place and step for people to have to be onboarding into the crypto for the first time. You know, talking about Trump, for example, token, we've all heard that every seventh buyer of Trump token was, Trump token was the first token they ever bought, which means that they need to have very easy and transparent gateways to get into crypto with their fiat. So I think that you have fiat on an off ramp. It's really, really awesome and really important.
Yep.
So we're gonna follow the best on this. Yeah, CJ.
Yeah, appreciate you highlighting that as well. We're always looking to improve accessibility for our users, and of course, people for ways to people to off ramp out. So we do always look to integrate the most established on ramp providers like MoonPay, and of course, through more traditional methods like our banking gateway as well. I think it's really interesting that you mentioned that every seventh Trump coin holder, or rather buyer, is their first entry to the Web3 ecosystem. So I think that's a very important point to showcase that meme coins are a very essential part of our industry, and also I think a very important tool, right, to onboard the mainstream or the masses into Web3 and crypto. And I think it's really exciting that Blum is playing such an important part in that ecosystem. Yeah.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you, CJ. Totally agree with you. And just a couple more things. So perpetual trading, I think it's an important update we've all been waiting for. It's also coming into Bloom. And strategy-wise, that's important to say. We've been, seeing a lot of mini apps, a lot of games, which were growing users and have there's dozens of millions, hundreds of millions of users there. And then after listing, it just simply most of them died, right? So we believe that we're building not a game, but very fun way to trade tokens, create tokens, and trade perpetuals, etc., etc. But we don't want to follow this path when after the TGE, after listing, the mini app dies or the project dies. So that's why we want to deliver the product first, then onboard as much users as possible, even 1 or couple percentage of those people who join Bloom. And if they're going to be starting trading because of Bloom, that's going to be very, very important part of our mission to bring people on chain and inside Web3, not just for the airdrops, but for the products as well. And after that, of course, we're going to be having the TGE and listings only after the product is delivered.
Yeah, I think one thing that I myself am a on-chain perp user, so I think two things I'm curious about as well for the perp trading. Of course, if you all have the details to share already, is how is the perp trading feature, the counterparty liquidity, or traders rather going to be able to access that liquidity for their long or short positions? Would there be something like what for lack of comparison, GMX did on Arbitrum with the GLP, or like what Jupiter is doing on Solana is doing with their JLP? Will there be like a liquidity tool for users to provide counterparty liquidity and maybe to earn trading fees for your perp trading function for Blum?
Well, since we put ourselves in a hybrid position, right? So with the mix of what best Texas can provide in terms of the easiness and in terms of the security and owning their own funds for users, what DEX can provide. But initially our aim was talking about the wallets first, not to make very difficult for users to switch from one chain to another. And there's some technical options how we can achieve that, right? I don't want to go deep into the details, but the futures are going to be, I would say, so it's going to be it is going to be a mixture of like sex approach and the DEX approach, right? But in terms of the user funds, it's always going to be on the user side. So we're looking towards the like MPC models of the wallets and etc. So it's going to be, I think, something very, very interesting, and just don't want to spoil the surprise for the users. And of course,
Sure,
we're
sure.
going to speak in more details about this. And I mean, we'll be happy to invite you guys and share details with the SafePal community as well.
Sure, of course. So for anyone who's excited for these updates, do make sure to follow the Blum official Twitter and channel for the updates. And I think it's really it's not a bad thing. In fact, I think it's quite an awesome thing to maybe employ a hybrid approach towards perp trading. I think one of the strengths of CEXs that maybe perp decks have yet to compete with is the amount of liquidity and the tightness of the slippage. So hopefully using that hybrid approach will also sort of bring across those benefits for users as well. Yeah. So before we move on to the Q&A section for users, are there any other details you want to share before we move on?
Well, I think I did take a lot of time from the SafePal call. And hopefully it was interesting for some of your followers, and of course, following Blum, not only important to get the Blum updates, but also to take part in the competition and the contest to get one of those very cool Blum SafePal wallets with some crypto inside already.
Yep. So make sure to join into that contest for a chance to win the limited edition SafePal and Blum co-branded wallet. And really appreciate you taking the time to join us again today, Vlad, and also share all these exciting details. So I think one thing that Blum has very generously provided would be the Give Now rewards. So before we review the question for this monthly AMA, I just want to invite everyone to, let me just go back to the slide for our TG channel. Sorry, it's glitching out. There we go. Yeah, so for anyone who's looking at the screen now, you can scan the QR code to join our community call channel. That's where I'll be posting the Give Now rewards via our Give Now bot. Yeah, so the question for this month, Blum has very kindly shared the rewards for. We're not going to test your knowledge for this month, but rather I think Blum is always looking to improve. So the question they have provided for this month is basically to users, what product feature do you want to see next for Blum meme coin launchpad? I'm posting the question as a comment as well. Yep, there we go. Okay, so feel free to comment on our social channels and also in the SafePal community channel right now. Yep, so we'll be compiling the questions, and I'll be posting the Give Now rewards right now as well. Okay, there we go. So fastest finger first. I believe the first 50 people this time will be able to enjoy and claim their rewards from our Give Now rewards for tuning in for the AMA for this month. Make sure to share your rewards in the channel as well. Okay, let me see if there's any questions. Okay, not really a question, but I think catered towards Blum. Dog was the best for last year. Blum might be the best for this year. Who knows?
Hopefully, working hard to make it happen. Yeah. And without the community, it couldn't be happening. And I mean, you're doing very cool sessions and, giving all these updates and incentives for the users. So really, I think the importance of community cannot be undertaken. And it's really, really cool that there's so many people exploring this. Yeah, I think there's MJack.
Yep. I think this yeah, we have an interesting question here as well. Is there any plans for Blum to become a blockchain?
We've been actually discussing this, and as we know that blockchain business is like the huge competitive challenging business, and it's not just the technical challenges, where you have to put all this, validators and the architecture and everything, right? And thanks, Mustafa. But the main aim of blockchains is to bring builders there, right? We were thinking about this in different perspective a little bit. That we were thinking that having a blockchain to fast forward, to speed up the transactions, to have the very transparent transaction chain for ourselves. But I think on Ton, if we're talking about the Ton today, there are going to be new layer 2s coming this year as well. For example, TAC. I know that there were guys from Duck Chain also experimenting, and there are other candidates. But I think TAC is aiming to have this L2 solution. So I would focus on our main core business, not to be blurred with the targets and challenges that we already have, which is making trading very easy and cool for the users, and of course entertaining in some ways. So for now, we don't have this solid plan, but we, of course, seeing the opportunities which are changing very rapidly across the blockchain sphere. Yesterday it was a meme coin. Today it's AI. Couple of years ago it was like a lot of L1s, and still they are, still they are appearing on the market. So we're gonna be just, of course, observing everything, but focusing on our own target to bring a trading experience in a very easy, sophisticated ways for millions of users.
Yeah, I think that's really important, and thank you for sharing that detailed breakdown. Yeah, so I think that sort of wraps up our AMA nicely for this month. And so really appreciate you taking the time for joining us today, Vlad. Do follow the Blum official channels for anyone who's looking, to stay tuned for important updates. And for anyone who's joined us from from other communities for the first time, feel free to scan the QR code here to download the SafePal app, and you can also stay tuned for updates, of course, for official channels, as well as our official site, www.safepal.com. Yeah. So appreciate everyone for tuning into our monthly AMA for this month. Look forward to the exciting updates that we have for the coming month and the new features as well. Really appreciate you joining us again today, Vlad. Yeah.
Thank you so much for inviting. Wish all the best to
you,
the SafePal community.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you taking the time, and really excited to see all these new features coming on for Blum as well. Yeah. So have a great night or morning or day, everyone, and the rest of the week. Yeah. Stay safe, and of course, keep building. Yeah.